Growing up, you've always had this hanker, this passion to help people, especially the ones that are sick. You like the idea of saving lives and seeing people who were once bedridden and rapidly decompensating up to their feet, strong and vivacious. But you don't want to be the guy in a white coat and a stethoscope around his neck. You prefer staying behind the scene, yet playing the vital role of touching and saving people's life. Or probably the competitive nature of getting into medical school has kept your dreams in the dream world, and perhaps you are downcasted by the thoughts of the painful reality you are facing. I've come to tell you that there is still hope, and yes, you can still save lives without an MBBS certification. In this video, I'll cover 8 alternative courses to medicine and surgery, and I'll give an overview of each of the courses, the approximate UTME score required, and the average salary of a graduate, ranking from the least competitive to the most competitive. Let's delve straight in. Biomedical Engineering. If you're looking for a field where you can apply your love for math and medicine, then biomedical engineering should be on your radar. Biomedical engineers have the basic knowledge of medical facts and concepts and apply the knowledge to produce and operate state-of-the-art technologies used in saving lives. Techs like 3D virtual image system or 3D printers, CT scanners, angiograms, the list goes on and on. The path to becoming a biomedical engineer is arduous. You need an average JAM score of 215 to secure admission in universities that award a bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering. The undergraduates are trained on the basic concepts of physiology, anatomy, medicine, coupled with the normal engineering curriculum, and they are expected to use the knowledge to serve as technicians in hospitals and apply them to manufacture these cutting-edge techs which modern medicine use. With rapid development in modern technologies, in the nearest future, biomedical engineers will be one of the most sought after professionals in Nigeria. It means compared to now, in the future they will be paid in bags. Currently, a biomedical engineer earns an average of 114k, although it differs based on specialization, sector you work, and current working level. Next in line is optometry. Optometrists deal mainly with care and improvement of the eyesight. With the increasing unchecked exposure of the human eyes to dangerous light rays emitted from our electronic devices, we should be sure that optometrists would be very rich in the future. They prescribe lens for various eye defects. They can perform procedures like dilation, irrigation, and sometimes foreign object removal. You need at least an average score of 240 to secure admission in a federal university that is NUC accredited to offer optometry. You'd spend like 5 to 6 years in school, after which you are awarded a Doctor of Optometry degree. You are also going to be given a provisional license, with which you are required to use in obtaining a slot as an intern in any hospital or healthcare facility. The average optometrist earn anywhere between 100 and 250k depending on your proficiency, sector of work, and current level of experience. If you want to be a doctor and still help people, then optometry may just be a good fit for you. When you talk of the overall well-being and mental wellness, think of physiotherapy. Physiotherapists have a broad scope of relevance in the medical field, ranging from musculoskeletal physiotherapy, where they work with orthopedic surgeon in the pre-op, OR, and the post-op to restore patients back to their feet. They are also qualified to treat bone muscle deformities, and cardiothoracic physiotherapy, where they treat heart and respiratory ailments with physical therapy, and neurological physiotherapy, where they treat neurological disorders and also help patients who have gone under the knife for a brain surgery get back to their optimal functionality and coordination. You need at least a JAM score of 258 to secure admission. The duration of study is 5 to 6 years, and quite recently, some institutions award Doctor of Physiotherapy on completion. The average salary of a physiotherapist is 150k, although this may vary. Physiotherapy is a great career to pursue, especially if you have the passion of not just treating patients but seeing them lead their normal lives without physical or mental drawbacks. A friend of mine once said, behind every doctor is a medical laboratory scientist who is working her butts off to provide precise diagnostic test results for proper prescription and treatment. Although doctors give probable prognosis without the confirmation from a med lab scientist, they may as well be fighting with blindfolds on. They test patients' body fluids as well as blood and send the test results to the doctors for requisite treatment. You need at least a JAM score of 267 to secure admission into an NUC accredited higher institution that awards a bachelor's degree in medlab science. The duration of study spans for 5 years. Medlab scientists are paid well because of the vital role they play in patient care. On average, they are paid about 124k, and like all other professions, the pay varies. Medlab scientists are very invaluable in the healthcare sector. They can indeed be considered as the spectacles of the doctor. While the medlab scientists are considered as the spectacles of the doctors, the radiographers are the eyes of the doctors. They use radioactive elements that produce rays of varying frequencies to take medical images that will be used in diagnosing patients' ailments. They use these energetic rays therapeutically to treat abnormalities. There are lots of subspecialties in medical radiography. Their skill is ineluctably paramount in the medical field as it takes a great deal of accuracy to use these highly dangerous elements in taking medical radiographs and also harnessing the energy in them and then converting them into something that is less lethal, which can be used therapeutically. You need an average score of 272 to secure admission into a federal university that awards a degree in medical radiography. The duration of study is 5 years with a compulsory 1 year internship, after which you are given a license for practice. The average radiographer earns about 250k per month, although this varies depending on specialty, work area, and level of experience. They also perform unofficial jobs where they are tipped outside their monthly salary. If you have the passion of treating cancer patients and saving those lives with radical interventions like chemotherapy and radiotherapy, then this might just fit you right. Number 3 on the list is nursing science. Even if you don't fall sick, at one point or the other in our lives, we come across nurses. They are the grease of the medical system. Without them, medical practice would literally nosedive. They are the ones that have a closer, more empathic relationship with the patients. They are at the forefront of the patient management workforce. There are 3 types of certified nurses: a registered nurse, a registered midwife, and a bachelor's degree holder in nursing science. Securing admission to become the former two is not as competitive as the latter. To become a bachelor's degree holder in nursing science, you need an average JAM score of 279. The duration of study is 5 years. You can also further your education at the master's level if you want to subspecialize. The average pay of a certified nurse is 92k, although these two may vary. However, nurses have a wide range of opportunities within and outside the country. Nursing is not a females only profession. If you have the passion to save lives in this capacity, then go for it. A pharmacist is not just some over the counter drug vendor. They are professionals who have undergone a highly torturous training where they acquire the knowledge of drug compounding and dispensing, and uses and side effects of drugs, and drug administration and dosage, and principles of business and management, but to mention a few. Even the doctors need the pharmacist for their job to be complete. Think of it, all the treatments given in the hospitals are by prescribing drugs that are produced and dispensed by pharmacists. You need an average score of 280 to secure admission into pharmacy in any federal school. The duration of study is 5 to 6 years, after which you are awarded a bachelor's degree or doctorate degree in pharmacy. The average pharmacist makes about 147k per month, A qualified pharmacist has vast opportunities when it comes to jobs. They can work in hospitals, pharmaceutical industries, universities, and even shop outlets. If you are more of a maths and a chemistry guy and you like the idea of saving lives by prescribing drugs and not having to come in contact with body fluids and blood, then you could consider pharmacy. Number one goes to dentistry. Dentistry in Nigeria is quite different from what we have in countries like UK and the US. In Nigeria, dentistry is synergized with medicine and surgery. For the first 4 years, both MBBS and BDS students take the same lectures and sit for the same exams, after which they separate for subspecialization in their fifth and sixth year. They are doctors who specialize in maintaining, reconstructing, diagnosing, and treating diseases that are associated with the oral cavity and its contiguous tissues. You need an average score of 277 to secure admission into an MCDN accredited university. The duration of study is 5 to 6 years, after which you are awarded a bachelor's degree in dental surgery. They earn as much as doctors with the average salary per month as 180. Go for dentistry and dental surgery if you have the passion of seeing people smile and love working with your hands. And there you have it. Which alternative course resonates more with you? Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I remain Nabere Pascal, and this is Focus.